Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, you know what it is. This is Devin from NextLevelFitnessPT. A lot of times I try to find ways to motivate my clients, and I try to be as real and honest with them as possible. Sometimes certain things don't work, so I have to try other methods. And one subject I want to talk about today is I had a conversation with a client and tried to motivate her as best I could. I tried to get her to understand that society perceives overweight and obese people a certain way. Now, even though the ways that society perceives a person is not correct or right, it's the ways of the world. So I explained to her in just about all or every situation, society is going to perceive an overweight person either lazy, unattractive, unclean, and all the negative aspects you can think of that society will perceive an overweight or obese person. They just think that they're just overweight, because they eat too much, that they're lazy, that they don't even try, that they don't wash, they're not clean. And that's totally not true with, some people. There's small people that are, unclean and lazy and stuff like that. But that could be something that is totally the opposite from you. But I tried to get her to understand that society is going to perceive you this way. And if you're working in corporate America or you're trying to move up, even though this is not right, if you go into a job interview, the first impression is what they're going to go by. They're going to go by first appearance. Even though your credentials might be up to par, you might be really overqualified for the job, but the first appearance is going to be big. Okay, so when they first see you and you might be overweight, they're going to perceive you automatically as lazy, that you're not going to come to work on time, that you're not going to do your job, you're not going to get things done in a timely fashion. And that could not be true, and that could cause you not to get the job or exceed in life to where you want to exceed in life. Even though that is wrong, that is incorrect, that's the ways of the world. And you have to understand that people who are attractive get a lot of things. Everybody knows attractive people, a lot of them get out of speeding tickets, or get pushed ahead in line at the club, and you've never seen that I've seen a bigger person skip line and they were like, oh yeah, come on in. I mean, even though that's, they want attractive people like models or whatever the case may be, even though they have plus size models, but attractive people get a lot of perks in life just from being attractive. They could be the worst person inside in the world, but it's the ways of the world. But my point of saying this was trying to get her to motivate her to understand that these things you need to change. Not necessarily she needs to change her appearance, but she needs to become healthy, and she needs to be aware of what's going on and how people perceive her. If you already know that you're the most overweight person at your job or in your department, and that makes you uncomfortable, do something about it. Do something about it. If that makes you feel uncomfortable, do something about it in a positive manner. Don't have the I don't care attitude, because your energy, people feel your energy, and people know, certain things about you because they feel a certain energy. Okay, so don't have a I don't care attitude. Be healthy in life. I've never told my clients to be skinny. I hate that word. I always say be healthy. You can be, statistically or chart wise bigger than the chart says, but you can still be healthier than somebody who is smaller or skinnier than you. So just be healthy, reduce the body fat, just live a healthy lifestyle. You don't have to be small, you don't have to be skinny. But the point of this was to show her, and to anybody else out there, be aware of how people look at you or how people perceive you. And I know people know what people think of them, so please just change it. I'm not saying change the person that you are, but you can also change the way you look, and that will also change the way you feel. If you change the way you look and you feel good about yourself, you exude or put off this type of energy, this confidence. People know that. We're like, man, that girl, it's something about her, but or this guy, it's going to be a certain energy that is going to come out of you, and people that able to feel that you're confident about yourself. You're healthier. You feel better. Do it for those reasons. Don't necessarily do it because somebody is like, oh, I know they're fat or obese, and you just doing it just because you don't want people to think about you. Do it for your personal reasons. But I was saying these things to kind of motivate her and get her to understand that this is real life. I said it all the time. This is real life. You have to understand what goes on in real life. Everybody's in their small little world, in their box, but be aware, this is real life. Okay? So if you have any questions, contact me at NextLevelFitnessPT@gmail.com, like my Facebook page, and remember, get right, keep it tight, and I'm out.